want to do a question?
Sure.
Because we've only got a 5-hour drive, so we could just talk about my new games.
Ugh, because that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bee or something, some type of bug on the curtain.
Oh, that's just a piece of poop.
No, that's not a piece of poop.
Have Savannah bring up the fly swatter.
What is that? Savannah's down. Savannah's in her room.
Oh, okay. Savannah, bring me a shoe. Savannah, bring me a shoe that's thick enough to kill a bird. Yeah, this bee is like...
Is it a bee?
Yeah, it's a bee. It's like weakened or something though, because it's not moving. Now bring me some toilet paper.
Those are nice shoes, so
Don't look if there's anything over the bottom.
those are like
Just bring me some toilet paper to flush a bee. Sorry, bee. We're in the house. Do you care about these curtains or?
No, I don't care. Those are so ugly. Oh, it's crunchy.
Ew. God. Jeez, that was brutal. Why couldn't you put it on the toilet paper and then put the shoe on top of it?
I don't care.
No, I'll take my shoe back.
Just flush it. It's dead.
I just...
Your shoes are survive a drop from 2 feet above the ground. And I leave. Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Turn this volume up a little bit.
Can you hear the toilet flush in the background?
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Should probably wait until that's done. Oh, actually, I wonder what time it is.
What do you have in that Dunkin' Donut box?
5:30 a.m. You want some donuts?
What's in there? Like what flavor? And how old are they?
They're from today. I have 2.5 hours to drive to that little door over there where the green marker is. Here, since you're going on a ride with me, I will
Share the will.
share my donuts.
Are these pumpkin donuts?
There are some pumpkin donuts, yes.
Okay, I had one. Yeah, you could take them away and put them on the other side.
So you can't reach them. You'll be asking me for more in a minute. Trying to get as close to this curb as I can. Look at that cool little van, the GMC van. That's pretty sweet. Oh, you know what? This is the Volvo dealer. Oh, I wanted to go back there to the mechanic. Whatever. I got time to waste. My buttons were just working. Can you believe this? My buttons were just working and they quit already. There is something seriously screwed up with this steering wheel.
think it's
I
me.
swear to God, I'm just gonna buy a new wheel.
I think it's me.
I'm sure it's not.
I think
But what
I'm-
pisses me off is that this wheel is perfectly capable of running the game if it could just hold the stupid settings that I set on it. It's ridiculous. It worked all day in testing because there's a testing thing that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was really close to that gate. I'm glad I turned when I did. It's just ridiculous that I have to go through all this. I'm gonna go to the other brand. Like, this is Logitech. I was just gonna buy the cheapest Thrustmaster I can, so I don't have to deal with this Logitech software. It's just
Okay.
ridiculous. Whoa, 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 whoa. I turned the wrong way. And then I'll just sell someone else this thing. Let someone
Wait,
else
why are you
deal
going
with the
so
problems.
slow?
Because I'm backing up.
I thought you had to go somewhere, not like.
I do have to go somewhere, but I was gonna put a option in my truck. Not that. 6x4 3. 6x2 mid lift. But I'd rather have 2 powered axles. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that so I can do heavy cargo. Doesn't matter. Never mind. I thought I was gonna have options. Like, see all these blank buttons on the dash? I want to fill some of those up, but really there's nothing I can add. Like, I don't know what options those are that I'm missing, but there's no way there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 options that I'm missing. I mean, one could be a lift axle, maybe, but whatever, let's just go. Oh, caps lock is not the button. Forget it, let's just go. So I have a topic of discussion for you, but it's not really a question. It's more of a did you know?
Oh.
And then we'll discuss.
Okay.
But first I have to tell you that I bought 2 new games today.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, maybe I did know that.
You did know that because I told you like an hour ago.
Yeah.
But you could pretend you didn't know for
Okay.
the video. So I bought 2 new games. So you know I do a game called Car Mechanic Simulator, right?
Right.
So I have that game that I've been playing for a long time, for several years on the Xbox. Well, on the PC I've been playing for several years. I just got it for the Xbox, so I've been playing on the Xbox also.
Okay.
But today I bought a game called Plane Mechanic Simulator.
Ooh.
It's set in the 1940s, and I'm in the Air Force or something like that. And in the Air Force, I have to fix military planes during World War II. So
Wow.
I've got that. I did a video this morning of that game and posted it already. And then you know that I was watching videos yesterday for a game called Train Mechanic Simulator.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought that game also. That was actually that was even cheaper. And what's cool about that is Train Mechanic Simulator is a better game than Plane Mechanic Simulator. So I did a video for Train Mechanic Simulator today, and it's actually posting right now as we play this. It was like 93% posted when I started this game with
Okay.
you. So it will be ready by the time we're done here. And then I'll do a truck video today. So what that means is I'm going to have planes, trains, and automobiles as far as being a mechanic.
Wow. You're just like John Candy.
Well, I was going to say Steve Martin, but yeah, but like John Candy is... I don't remember their names in the movie, but...
Uncle Buck.
No, Dell. Dell is the name of the John Candy character. I just can't
Dell,
remember the
yeah.
name of the...
He did a movie called Uncle Buck.
Yes, he did. Better movie. Maybe there's a babysitter video game I can do.
Oh, because people would want to watch that.
Because I could be an uncle, babysitter, and I could pay someone $0.25 to
All right, you're lame.
go downtown and have a rat and all that thing on my
No.
face.
Just don't.
What? So anyway, the reason I brought up movies is because there was a tie-in with the games that I played today with planes, trains, and automobiles.
Mm-hmm.
But the subject that I wanted to talk to you about was about movies, because what is your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite movie of all time?
what was your favorite movie when you were younger?
I don't know.
Like as a teenager, what was your favorite movie?
I don't know.
You've told me your favorite movie before. Now I have to
can't
remind you.
remember. I don't.
I have to remind you what your favorite movie is.
I think you do.
Ugh, okay.
What? Like it's what?
What movies were popular when you were a teenager that you liked, if not your favorite? What movies did you like
Back
from
to
the
the
90s?
Future.
Back to the Future was good. Set in '85, but released in '89 or '90, I think it was.
Yeah. E.T.
E.T. was okay. I didn't really care for E.T.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters was good. I have multiple copies of each version of that movie. That's not the movie I'm talking about, though.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I own that movie too. That's a great director's cut, by the way. If you ever, on old DVDs they have director's cut, like director's commentary, where it was basically the director of the movie watching the movie and making comments about how he made it and things he thought.
Right.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off is a great director's commentary to watch while you're watching the DVD. So, little tip there. It's
Okay.
excellent.
So what's my favorite movie?
Top Gun.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about that. Yeah. You told me Top Gun was your favorite movie several times, several years apart from each other. So I knew that was your favorite movie. Can't believe you didn't remember it. So why do you think I would be bringing that up today? Can you think of a reason why?
Because you're going to try to be a jet mechanic
No.
in your
That might be a thing, I don't know. But actually, did you know they're coming
Simulator?
out with a sequel to Top Gun?
They are?
They are. The trailer has been out for like a month or two, and that's why it's like number 3 question on my list of
But
questions.
who's going to be the cute air?
It's
air
still going to be Tom
pilots?
Cruise.
Oh,
Um,
I don't think he's cute anymore.
no?
No.
Well, there's a Top Gun 2 coming out. And it's, well, I don't know, it doesn't really say much. He's older. He's still a pilot, I guess. I don't really know much about it. But the trailer is out, so I didn't know if you'd be excited about that or not.
I don't like his personality.
So what was it
which
about the
has
first...
made him very unattractive in
You mean his antics as a person?
as a person, yeah.
He still makes great movies, though, no matter what
Yeah,
you say.
he's a good actor.
Yeah. So what did you like about that first movie? You're not supposed to have your phone.
It's ringing.
I know, but you don't need to answer it. So what did you like about the first movie? Like, if it was your favorite movie of all time, why did you like it?
Oh, I like the singing in it.
Singing.
Yeah, like the lip syncing and the
What?
little love story.
What lip syncing?
There's like singing, lip syncing in it.
Okay, what lip syncing?
And Tom Cruise sings to his girlfriend.
What one?
I don't know, Tom. The blonde hair girl. I don't know what her name is.
I don't mean what girl, I mean what song. Like, what lip syncing?
Oh, I haven't watched that movie.
You
in a-
Lost That Love and Feeling? That one?
Yeah. I like
Okay.
the bro relationship he has with his co-pilot.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like a fun, lighthearted movie until it gets sad.
The sad part when Goose dies?
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know what the point of the second movie is, but Tom Cruise is in it. He still has the same jacket.
Probably plays like a
He plays
lieutenant or something.
He plays an older pilot that has gotten in trouble, and he isn't as high a rank as he should be for some reason. There's actually already controversy because remember his jacket, his leather jacket.
Mm-hmm.
There were patches all over it, and I don't know if it's the production company or the movie house or whatever that's making the movie or that made the movie is in trouble because they changed they're not in trouble, but there's a little bit of controversy because they changed one of the patches on his jacket. So apparently one of the old patches on the original jacket was very anti-Chinese. It was like it wasn't Tokyo, it was Hong Kong, like a Hong Kong related thing, because there was a big conflict between Hong Kong and China. and it was like pro Hong Kong, not Hong Kong. Was it Hong Kong?
Have no clue.
Hong Kong. Anyways, it was anti-China. It chose the other side of whatever the conflict was. So when they did the sequel, they changed one of the patches so that it wouldn't be so anti-Chinese, because China is a big movie market now, and they wanted people in China to still like this movie and want to watch it. And they didn't want to offend by having that old patch be still on his jacket. So they changed it to another patch that's similar, but completely different and not anti-Chinese. So there's already controversy, and all they did was release the trailer.
Where do you find these facts at?
I just am a reader. I read a lot of just nonsensical stuff from anywhere and everywhere.
Okay.
Wait, where am I going here? Am I going left or right? What? Oh, okay, left. My goodness. The GPS does nothing to help me there. Freeway ends. I am delivering a bulldozer, so I'm probably going to have to go to a construction site or something. But, so you're not excited about a sequel?
Not really.
No? Because you just don't care anymore?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
Just why don't they just leave a good thing alone? You know, like.
Because there's money to be made.
Yeah.
Because every movie that Tom Cruise does, it makes $100 million.
I'm sure, but sounds like a plea for attention.
It's actually just a plea for money, really. That's all they're there for. It's a movie company. They're there to make money.
Yeah, I just think they should just leave a good thing alone.
I'm kind of curious about what the story's going to be. Because Kelly McGillis is not in it. That's the blonde girl. There was a little bit of controversy, I think, because they didn't even ask her to be back in it.
None of the major characters are in it, right? Except for Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise, yeah.
So that's just lame as it is. I'm not thrilled about it.
Are you going to watch it? Are you going to go see it?
Sounds like a Rent Me movie. Maybe a
Rent Me movie.
Yeah. Not worth a movie theater ticket.
Not like a $5 Tuesday movie?
No.
I would go watch it in the movie theater.
I don't know.
You know why? You know
Not
what?
even a red box.
You know why
it's
it would
more
be good?
like a library pickup.
Oh man, you're not even willing to spend $3 on it?
No.
You know why it would be good to go see it in the theater? Because it's Jets and they have a better sound system
Oh.
than anyone in a home. So,
I don't know.
plus if you think about it, back then there wasn't a whole lot of action in that movie. It was a lot of nothing. It was just dumb. And then at the very end, they went and did one mission together. So, I would hope that this movie will be more action, because they'll probably do more CGI. Hopefully it'll be more exciting. That movie was actually pretty boring, the original.
Okay.
Anyways,
What else
that's
do you
it.
have for
That's
me?
it.
No other interview questions?
I got tons of questions, but we can only talk about one per night.
Oh.
Do you have any movies that are coming up that you're interested in seeing?
No, there's nothing out right now.
There's one called Omega Man or Gemini Man. Gemini Man, maybe. It's got Will Smith in it, where he has to
Oh.
fight an assassin that's himself.
Nah.
They cloned him. They used his DNA to build a person that would to become an assassin. So he has to fight himself.
Actually, I think I really want to see the Mr. Rogers movie.
I actually would like to see that too.
I don't know when it's out, but it has to be like Christmas
pretty sure
or
it's out already.
Thanksgiving. Mr. Rogers?
I think so.
No, I don't think so.
No?
No, we would hear way more about it.
I was on a thing where I was just watching a lot of Mr. Rogers stuff, like the trailer for that movie and the speech that Mr. Rogers made when he won his Lifetime Achievement Award from whatever the film person or group was that gave him that award. It's pretty good stuff. That was a pretty great guy. We were pretty lucky to be in that era where we could watch him. I watched him all the time. What other shows did you watch as a kid?
Like Mr. Rogers?
Oh, just like anything. Well, here's what I want to get to is, did you watch any shows as a kid that you thought was great, like the show was great, but then you saw it again as an adult and you thought it was stupid?
I don't know, like things like Punky Brewster.
Have you seen Punky Brewster as an adult?
Yes.
You have?
Like I went back and took a look at it. Yeah.
Oh wow, I've never seen that. I would watch that. I would watch an episode of that just because I used to watch it, so I'd
Yeah.
watch it to see if it was any good. What show I thought of when I thought of the question was Fraggle Rock was on Amazon Prime or Netflix or something. So I watched like the first few episodes of the first season. It was pretty awful. I couldn't keep watching it.
Yeah.
Like I had forgotten that Fraggle Rock took place inside the walls of like an old man's house, and that there was this ongoing battle between the Fraggles and the old man's dog. Like I totally forgot about that whole part of the show. So
Back in-
Fraggle Rock for me.
Yeah.
And I told you before the Dukes of Hazzard was bad. Like you can't rewatch that. It's better in my memory than
Right.
in actuality.
Or like Full House.
Full House.
And
I know the girls watched that like over and over and over again, and it kind of got ruined
well,
for us.
we had bought the series of Full
Right,
House.
all the DVDs, right?
Because it was like there was nothing else on while they were growing up that
Yeah.
was like
Plus, they loved it and
nice
they were willing to watch it. So
to watch.
yeah, it's better than Barney the Dinosaur and all this other stuff that was out at
Right.
the time.
Yeah, when they're past the cartoon stage, but not ready for regular TV, the Full House was.
Yeah, it was wholesome enough that they
Right.
couldn't. Yeah, I never really watched that show a lot. The only thing I remembered about that show was Candace Cameron was about the same age as me when we were both like 13.
Yeah.
Like, how old is she now? Do you know?
She's like my age.
So is she like 44?
Huh?
Is she like 44?
She's
Our
like,
age?
She's like 43.
Okay, so she was pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she's similar in age. Let's just say
Yeah.
that. But yeah, those type of things.
What was the
Like-
point you were gonna make?
Like we used to watch Facts of Life all the time.
There was a lot of shows on back then that we used to watch. Remember TGIF with My Two Dads, and what was the one with Patrick Duffy where he had all the kids? Do you remember? Like Family Matters, that was one.
There's like Party of Five.
Party of Five, I never watched that. I never watched that a single time. Thank goodness. Even though it had
Yeah, I watched.
Lacey Chabert?
Lacey Chambers.
What's her name?
Or some, yeah, I watched Party of Five. I like that one show.
Lacey? What is her? Now it's gonna kill me. I don't know what her name is. Lacey.
Chambers, I think.
No, it's not Chambers. It's like. I don't remember.
Cheb. I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Anyways.
Other shows. My Two Dads was good because Stacey Keenan I always thought was about my age, and I always thought she was super cute. Do you remember that show? I remember her name, Stacey Keenan, because I had a crush on her.
Oh,
but
remember Doogie Howser?
I remember Doogie Howser. We used to watch that.
Yeah, we used to watch that all the time too.
A child actor that actually
Or Blossom.
maintained his actor cred and went on to do other great things.
Right.
Neil Patrick Harris. You know, I actually mentioned Neil Patrick Harris on my YouTube channel quite a bit
No.
because I played the Division 2. Oh, stop. Oh, I didn't get stopped in time. I played the Division 2, and the character, I just did a random character. I did like a thing where they have this thing where you can randomize the character, or you can build the character and make the shape of his face and the color of his eyes and the color of his hair and the length of his hair and all that stuff. You give him tattoos and all that stuff. Well, I decided that I was just going to hit randomize 13 times, and whatever the 13th player was, I was going to just accept that character, and that was going to be my character for the whole game. Well, it turned out that when I hit the 13th person, it looked like an angry Neil Patrick Harris. So now I did that as a search term for my Division 2 game. Angry Neil Patrick Harris.
Okay.
Because every time I play that game, I call him Angry Neil Patrick Harris. Because it does. It looks like him when he's pissed off and has a gun in his hand and
Wow.
beard. It's actually pretty funny looking.
Well, our conversation went,
Dark.
differently.
It's Neil Patrick Harris. It's Doogie. Do you think Doogie's parents knew that his best friend was sneaking into his window every night? Because I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't remember that part of the
Yeah.
show.
Did you watch any like serious shows when you were a kid, or just the fun like sitcom types? Because I'm thinking of like Quantum Leap and Sliders and shows like that. Did you ever watch Dallas or Dynasty or any of those?
Like my mom did.
I never watched those, but I watched Quantum Leap. Did some good episodes of that show. What else? A-Team was like my favorite, and Knight Rider.
We used to watch that one show. It was like on Fridays or whatever. And it's about the most recent kidnappings. That was probably the most scary one.
Unsolved Mysteries?
Maybe it was.
Unsolved Mysteries was Robert Stack?
I don't know. It was always about kidnappings.
And he did like 3 or 4 like crimes that had never been solved.
Right.
Unless you're talking about the newer one that was
Not newer one.
So it was old.
Yeah, it was old.
It might have been Unsolved Mysteries.
It might have been. We used to watch that
Yeah.
a lot. For
Actually,
some
that
reason.
was actually out on Netflix or something like a year or two ago.
I don't know why we used to watch that, but it was on like once a week.
We used to watch it.
And my
If I played the
parents used to
music for
watch
you,
it.
if I played the music for you, you'd be like, "Yep, that's it,"
Yeah.
because it had a real distinctive music.
Yeah. And then I would always be freaked out because
Because there was a number at the end that says, "If you have any information
What if
regarding
this
any of these
person-
mysteries,
yeah,
call our hotline."
what if this creeper's by us?
Yep. What shows did the girls watch when they were kids growing up? Like, I remember from shows from when I was a kid, but I don't remember the shows we watched when our kids were kids.
What our kid? We watched a lot of Disney Channel,
Yeah.
like
All those shows.
Zack and Cody.
Well, I wouldn't say I watched them, but they were on.
They were on, yeah. And then
Do you think those are the shows they're gonna remember when
Good
they...
Luck Charlie.
Good Luck Charlie, yeah.
I actually even liked that one.
I never watched it.
But they would watch like Arthur
And Caillou. Oh, everyone hated
Or
Caillou.
no.
We all hated Caillou, but they loved
Yeah,
it.
no, we.
Heather liked it.
Yeah, Ruffman show.
Fetch with Ruff Ruffman.
Yeah.
Ruff Ruffman. Yep.
Fetch.
Do you think those are the shows they're gonna remember growing up though, or
Probably.
do you think they'll care about TV at all?
I don't know. They had a lot more movies that they could remember that were on like Disney Channel, like High School Musical, and
Yeah.
like High School Musical 1, 2, and 3, and
Camp Rock.
Camp Rock, and those are things that they.
Band Slam? Is that the one called? Is that the one?
I don't know. They look forward to those type of sing-along movies.
Yeah. Pull in for away. No lotto ticket today.
I didn't really like them watching a lot of TV.
Yeah, but they still do. They're kids. Everyone watches TV.
Yeah. When they were kids, they played though too. I don't know. I didn't really. There was TV time and then there was playtime.
Oh, what was that? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm like, what's going on with the steering wheel? I was pressing the arrow button, not the turn signal button. Ugh. Not a good day. Thought my steering wheel was glitching out even more. Alright, let's see what kind of place this is. Ooh, it's dirt road. Dirt road. Look at the dirt flying up.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're gonna have a place that they want this put, or if it could just pull in and drop it off somewhere. Because you know, if I was really dropping off at a construction site like this, like a logging site, there wouldn't be like a, yeah, we need it over there between that stack of logs and that black SUV. It'd be like, nah, just drop it anywhere. Who cares? As long as it's not in the way. So let's see what the deal is here. Yeah, where do you need it? Ooh, that's weird. I guess we'll do that. I should have turned way back there. How am I gonna... Oh look, someone just knocked a tree down. Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I'm supposed to get this thing over there.
Over where?
I don't know. It's got to be over there. And I don't know how I'm supposed to get it in there. I wonder if I can... It's got to be...
Another tree.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Why? What is it doing?
I have to back in over there, but I thought there would be a way where I could turn around and pull straight into it, but I have to back into that road down there. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back to the entrance and back this thing all the way in. It's going a little out of the way, but we'll get it done.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just gonna take a little time. See, this is one of those deliveries. It's like, why does it have to be there? Of all the places. So now I'm gonna have to do a dance with the stupid thing to get it back there. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I gotta keep an eye on that right rear mirror over there. Because I want to be close to these SUVs, but not too close.
Right.
Because I gotta get around them. See, I gotta get up that hill. See, now that I'm away from the SUVs, now I gotta get the other side. Yeah, see, I gotta get the right side of the trailer close to that boulder over there. Make sure the nose of the truck isn't gonna hit the pickup truck. Well, they gave me plenty of space. I screwed it up. I took my eyes off of it for a second. make up for it. I'll get it in there. It's too bad I had to pull up once. This would have been pretty impressive if I had gotten it in there without having to pull forward. They keep felling trees. Nothing's stopping them.
They keep what?
Felling trees.
Felling?
Yeah, that's a term. Did you know I'm from a family of loggers?
That's what you say. Never seen it though.
No, it's because you probably don't want to see it. That's pretty good, considering. If I get rid of that, let's take a picture. Let's take a couple of pictures, actually. Let's see if we can get this guy in the picture. Then we'll get one without the guy. And we get the little machinery moving in the background. That works out pretty well. So we're at our location. So, new Top Gun movie. TV shows we liked watching that are horrible now. And then new truck. I really don't want to do just-in-time delivery. I guess it wouldn't hurt to have the option. So we're done.
Alrighty.
Told you it was a short trip. Only 5 hours to make that delivery after I woke up. So $99,000 I've got in the bank.
How much was that trip?
That was, I forgot, like I think I had 55, so maybe 45. Yeah, not bad. And my drivers, I think I did this without you the other day. So Peter, he's making, where is he at? He's making $8 a mile. He makes about $3,700 a day. Richard was the second guy I hired. He's at $861 a mile, $4,000 a day. And the guy I just hired a couple days ago, he's only at a 1.7 rating, but he's making $11.10 per mile. Wow, that's a good mile distance, a mile price rate. He's making $987 per day. So every day I'm making $8,000 from my drivers.
That's good.
Plus the money I make. So not bad.
Not bad.
One more day of driving and I'll be able to buy another truck or buy a trailer. Do a paint job or something. I think I'm gonna buy a trailer for myself just to see how that goes. And then I'll decide if I want to buy trailers for all my guys. But really I like them being able to just go make money without having to spend any, so
Right.
I'll do it that way too. So pretty good.
Alright.
So you actually came back on a Tuesday from, when were you here last? Like Friday?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
No, not Friday. Maybe last Thursday.
Oh, it was a Thursday, because remember I said it was a Thursday, but not the Thursday you said you would come back.
Mhm.
That's right. So Thursday to Tuesday. That was a quick turnaround for you. 2 in 1 week. Your videos are always more popular, so I wanted to get you in the chair
Alright.
so I could tell everybody about my plane mechanic simulator and my train mechanic simulator.
Alrighty.
I probably won't play too much of the plane game, but the train game I'll play, because it's pretty cool. Alrighty, that's it. We're gonna park the truck, get some rest, and we'll pick up a job some other time.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.